Okay, obviously very, very difficult loss. Really, feel like our team did some really good things. Fought our way out of some a hole early and a few mistakes early. Came back and really played a good football game for a large portion of the game. As I tell our players that, the game, there's an awful lot of plays in the game. You don't ever know which play is going to decide the outcome. And there was a bunch in there that would jump out at all of us that go our way or don't get a penalty and things of that nature. Can change the outcome of a game. And it's situational football. We played very, very good football at times, and certain situations we got to get better and execute better. Game comes down to inches. We were short on the fourth down when we were up 11, and come back and run it on third down there and end up 6 inches short or whatever it was, 8 inches short, and missed the field goal. And comes down to game of inches. That ball goes in or we get that first down, we're all sitting there saying that's one heck of a football game. It was a quality game. It was a good football game. Two good teams. That's the 9th ranked team in the country, and our team did some very good things. With a backup quarterback, did a lot of good things. I'm proud of our team. Defensively, we're really thin in the secondary. Getting a guy ejected and then getting an injury to Taj really got us thin. And we got it's a position we're already thin at, and we got really thin tonight. It ended up hurting us late in the game. So we got to bring some guys along and get them ready, and it hurts us with some of our package when you get both of those guys out. So we got to continue to work on that.
Mark, how much did those losses affect what you were calling on defense or what the strategy was?
Very much. Very, very much. Yeah. Yeah, it really hurt us. And then, we were playing in a big group for a while with Jamar playing at the Sam nickel spot. And we were getting nickel and dime, as you saw. Put Quandary in there and press it up and play man and get the PI, and so, it hurts us as far as where some of the guys were playing and some of the simulated pressures and different things we had. Yes, it definitely handcuffed Brad.
Do you feel like your guys committed penalties on those ejection calls?
I said it last week, and I'll say it again. It's very difficult. I'm not saying at all that the officials made a wrong call. It's just a tough call. It's a tough call. You got a chance to win a game. 3rd and 20? What would it have been? I don't know. Third and super long. Get a targeting. Something's got to be done with that rule and the call, and putting Laundry on the field there to dictate a game again is tough.
Going back to the 4th and short you were talking about a little bit ago, what went into the decision process of using AJ opposed to Cavassier Smoke?
Just AJ was in the rotation. He's our starting back, and we went with AJ.
Have you talked to Chance yet? And if so, what'd you say to him?
I haven't seen him yet, but you're going to miss some. You don't want it to be for a game, so he'll bounce back. There's a lot of games, a lot of plays out there, that we can all do better.
Did you tell your guys to not tackle that last touchdown there, or were you able to?
Oh no, we wanted to. We were in an all-out blitz and a zero blitz to try to stop them, and it got on the perimeter on us. So we got quality speed there. A guy can go, and got on the perimeter and just ran away from us. But no, we were trying all-out, complete zero blitz, and got on the perimeter on us.
Mark, how did you think Sawyer played?
I thought he did some really good things, and there's some plays that we could do over, and there's some plays that the receivers can help him on as well. so it's just a matter of getting everybody on the same page. I think there's a lot to build on there. I was proud of the way he went in and played and did, gave us an opportunity to win this game. Again, you go down and even the last drive, you're 6 inches short from still running some plays. We had all 3 timeouts, so they gave you an opportunity to run a lot more plays there and get it closer. And anyway, so.
Mark, after a loss like that, what was the message to your guys?
Well, first of all, it's gonna hurt when you invest what we invest in that. It should hurt, and it's going to hurt. And, we all have to look at it. We always have. It's the same whether it's a win or loss. What can we all do better? And, just be very open about that and man up and look at yourself and see the things you could do better and how we can do better and build on that. And, we look at the good things we did and the bad things and try to get them corrected and move on, the bad things. But there's a lot of good things. I was proud of them and proud of the way they fought. And again, that's a good football team. It's a top 10 team. And we're sitting there doing a lot of good things against them.
What happened in the field in pregame?
Phil got hurt in pregame. It was the last play we were going to run. And he must have just got his foot planted. It's a shame. I hope it's nothing too serious.
Mark, up multiple scores in the fourth quarter the last 3 years. That was any time when you ground out so many of those games. You talked before the season about missing his identity maybe more than anything. How are you guys going and establishing that same kind of physicality?
Yeah, we had we had an opportunity with a couple plays tonight and fell just short. And we'll come back and continue to work. I think on the one with 4 or 5 minutes left, there's some things we could have done better in blocking it, and so those are the things we got to look at.
When Franks goes down, how tough is it to quickly adjust to a brand new guy that comes in?
Yeah, we had a good feeling that what he was going to do. We knew he was going to throw it, and he did a good job. And again, it's a bad time for us to be short some of the secondary guys we were.
Fans did all they could tonight.
Yeah.
The atmosphere.
It was a great atmosphere. Thank them for their support. It was an unbelievable atmosphere. They really supported us, and our players really tried to play hard for them. So they did.
Sawyer's
Bounce back this week and go on the road, and then we'll be back here in a few weeks.
Sawyer's second interception, was that miscommunication there, or what did you think happened on that one? Deep ball.
The one on our sideline.
Deep ball on the sideline. Yeah.
Yeah, there was a miscommunication there. Yeah.
Your rush defense played really well tonight. Outside of the 76-yard touchdown from Hammond, it was only 62 yards up to that point. What can you say about the run defense effort?
Yeah, I thought that was what gave us an opportunity to win the game. Was to play so stout in the run game, and at times we were even playing short in the run game. That's good. That bodes well for us moving forward. If you could play Florida short at times and just mix it in, try to help us with some of our coverages and what we're trying to do. It looked like we played pretty solid up front.
Mark, did the Florida defense do something more to take Wagner away, especially the last quarter?
They do a good job of mixing their coverages and comboing and doubling at times. I'm sure we'll look at the film and see a few plays that we probably say we could have gone back to them. I'm sure that's probably going to happen like always. If you could have a do-over, you may do it. There's plays that jump out at me, right now when I think about it also, but they do a nice job of mixing it up. It's just like on one of the third downs late, we had the Y option, we had a lot of success on, we hit Landon in the corner, came and trapped it, and a yard or two short. The first down play, we lose 2 yards on a slow screen, that hurt us. On that drive, we ended up punting a yard or 2 short as well.
Is he good enough? Sometimes you just have to, quarterbacks have to trust him enough to go ahead and throw it in if they do that in coverage?
Well, yeah, I think you saw that tonight. You know, you saw him make some really competitive catches with tight coverage on him, and so I think we've done that, and we'll continue to do that.
Marcus Taj's injury, something that'll keep him out for a while.
I really don't know. You know, it's moving so fast out there. I just knew it was out.
Were there adjustments made when Frank went down and Truss came in the secondary primarily? Because it seemed like the wide receivers for Florida were a lot more open with him in.
Yeah, we touched on that a little bit ago. You know, we had some issues with our depth in the secondary with two guys going down, and it did hurt us with some of the variety of coverages that we could play. Yes, and we certainly were getting nickel and dimed, and he was getting aggravated. But then we had a couple big stops. We had one force the punt, and then we had another one to get to targeting. You know, so it's pretty easy to focus on that now. You know, but we actually were doing what we could and had some quality stops, and the penalties stopped one.
And Sawyer, you talked about the one miscommunication on the second interception. Did you feel like there were any other miscommunications you had on other plays?
No, I think, you know, it was relatively clean. I mean, there's gonna be mistakes, you know, but, there was nothing that I could think of that just jumps out at me.
Mark, you have a lot of young, inexperienced players. Is learning how to finish the game part of that, or is that not a factor?
I definitely, you know, it can be. I mean, I think we've won a lot of football games around here, you know, in the last year and 3 games, and, you know, didn't finish this one off. And, that's frustrating, it's hard, but, you know, there's a lot of good in there as well, and we do have to find a way to get it finished off.
Mark, when you say something has to be done about the targeting, are you just speaking generally, or do you have something specific in mind that can be done from our end?
No, I can't, you know, I can't win in this situation, you know.
Would you advocate some additional leeway for whether a guy should be tossed down or not?
I'd rather not comment right now, you know. It's frustrating.
Anyone else?
You know, I think there's plays, there's just plays. You know, it's one of those deals where if it's called, it's gonna be upheld at certain, you know, things happening. Well, it could be called an awful lot. You know, just to have a game decided in that moment. Guys, what am I supposed to tell my guys are fighting, clawing, scrambling, trying to get him down, giving everything they got.